Hey guys, my younger sister said I should share the story ASAP, so I'm gonna do just that. But before I do, I want to pour myself some snacks and a drink because like I get happy, and I also want to move this party to a different room, so I'll be right back. Let me pour my shit and I'll be right back. Don't mind my face is crusty. I took a bath and I didn't even moisturize or anything. Let me pour my crisps and a drink. Yes. The lighting is not that bad, but it's gonna have to do, and my lips are ashy, but it's fine. Okay, so since I've been gone, hey, a lot of things have happened, but I told my sister this one story and she's like, no, you need to record a story time about this. Do I really want to do the story time in this top? Yeah. So anyway, these Woolish chips. Will I ever do it again? No. Why? Too expensive, and they didn't even have that packet here there. And they're not as how about this straight one? It's weird. Anyway, I'm sorry guys. Clap you. Obviously, because I'm a girl, there's a guy that's involved in this. That's why I'm laughing so much. So I meet this guy on Facebook, and this is December of 2020, 2022, I think, if not 2021. 2023 was last year. The year before was 22. I met him 2021, I think. 2021, 2022. Cool. This one day I'm bored and it's December, and this guy has been texting me on Facebook for years. So I'm like, okay, I'm bored, I'm looking cute and whatever. So if I have a picture of that day, because I did my makeup, I had my little ponder on, I was cute, I'll put the picture up here. And I didn't have any plans. I was chilling with my mom. My granny had made nkombothi, and it was some kind of Thanksgiving ritual at my granny's house, so I chilled there, cracked a couple jokes as I usually do. People were laughing and I was like, okay, enough jokes. I want to go out, I want to drink, I want to turn up, I want to have a good time. Okay, this guy, check my inboxes, he texted me, he asked for my number. Okay, this is the day of an event called Deep Town. It's in Jersey. It's a deep house event that I've played at, so I used to attend every now and then, but yeah, back then. This guy says he's going to Deep Town. He asks me, would I like to come to Deep Town with him? At this point, the girl just wants to groove. Okay, cool. I go to Deep Town with this guy. It's fun. Like, it's fun. You know, when you have a connection with someone, like you've known them, it's easy to connect with me because I'm not a very kind of like high maintenance person. I understand how things are. I understand that the situation is this and this is what we're doing, and it's fine. And then like if I have to meet a person halfway, I will. So we get to Deep Town. He picked me up in an Uber. So he took an Uber from his house, came to Orlando, picked me up in an Uber, and we went to Joburg. I'm like, okay, that was probably pricey, and this is not a date according to me. We're just going to an event together. So I'm like, okay. When we get there, I get our first round. I get a 6-pack of beers. We're drinking. After this 6-pack, this guy keeps on refilling. Like, I couldn't even get more alcohol because once we had like 4 drinks, there would be 6 more type thing. All nice. Cool. It's time to go now. Oh, before time to go, we were chilling with girlfriends that I met there, like DJ friends that I met there like during the day, and guys that he knows. So it was a group of us. Then eventually people went to the dance floor and it was just us, and we were talking, and it was funny and whatnot. Guys, I ended up dating this guy. This is where the story gets crazy. Fast forward, we dated, I don't know for how long. The relationship, the red flags were flagging from the beginning, Jay. So I'm gonna tell you the story that happened at the end of the relationship, okay? So we were experiencing problems with this guy. I later found out it's because he was cheating on me at this point. You know how people will start acting dodge or be nasty to you when they start cheating on you? He started doing that. He was nasty for no reason, always just angry, wanting me to go away and stuff. Okay. So eventually I got the message and it was like, it was hurtful. At this point, I was so into this guy. But anyway, if you don't want me, you don't want me. Guess what? I'll go away. Just say shoo. And this fly is gone. So, one day he texts me. At this point, we're not really talking that much anymore. We're still a couple, but we're not okay. We're not on good terms. He texted me to say he's coming to my house. He wanted a t-shirt that I'd taken from his place. He wanted to wear it on the specific day. And in my head, I'm like, okay, probably an excuse. He just wants to see me. Obvious. I said, go sharp, boom. This is my boyfriend. I'm thinking he wants to talk and whatnot. Gets to my house. There's about 6 other guys in the car. And the message received: you don't want to speak to me, you're here for your t-shirt, go there, give him his t-shirt. The guys are familiar with me, they greet me, they ask me if I'm not going like to their hood with them. I'm like, but where am I going to sit? First of all, there's no space for me, and no, I'm not going to wherever you guys are going. So he leaves, and then I just go to my aunt's. You know, at this point I'm sad. Go to my aunt's, we drink our problems away. And later on at night, he texts me. He started texting me at about 9. He wants to speak to me. Okay. I want to clear the air. I don't like when, you know, things are like this and blah, blah, blah. Let me have a sip of this because now I'm about to cry. I'm kidding. Never days. That guy. You see that guy, ne? Yo. Oh. This is alcohol-free punch. No, I'm kidding. It's passion-fruit punch, 6% alcohol. Because I'm trying to stay off the liquor. So yeah. He texts me, and then at around past 12 to 1, he asks if I can come to his house to talk. Calls me. Okay, I'm like, okay, because I'm drunk, please just don't lock the gate, don't lock the door, because it's the hood, that the place where he stays is a bit dangerous. I'm driving, I'm tipsy, I'm a female. This girl, this Barry, get into my car, I drive, go to this place. When I get there, the gate is locked. Okay. Like, no. Maybe he forgot. He forgot that I said I'm coming, you know. He would never do this to me on purpose. Like, this guy, he loves me and stuff. Okay. Me being the girl that I am from Orlando, I jumped the gate. Go in. Mind you, this person, he lives, like, it's a setup where his mom, you know, so it's a living situations. His mom lives in the house. He has like a cottage at the back of the house. Jump the gate. I don't know if his mom is there. At this point, I don't care. Now I'm angry. I'm tipsy. When I get to the room is locked. My head, I'm like, oh, is he not home? So I call. When I call, I can hear the cell phone ringing. He has 2 cell phones. Ringing, 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 ringing. I call the first cell phone around 5 times, no answer. I call the second one around 5 times, no answer. And then I don't know if it was network or what. I started calling both phones and they were both now on voicemail. At this point, I lost my shit because in my head, I'm like, this guy probably got up, if he's sleeping, switched the phones off and went back to sleep. So I'm like, no, man. You know, I'm Jackie Chan. I kicked the door down. I kick the door down, it breaks. He's sleeping on the bed. His bedding, like, he is such a clean freak. He had washed his bedding. He hadn't put it on the bed yet. So he was sleeping on a mattress with no sheets or anything, with boxes. He was drunk as fuck. And then I asked him, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? Wenzani? Oh, I'm like, you call me, you say I should come here, and then you lock the door after I told you not to lock the door because it's late and I'm tipsy. And this guy says, I never called you. This thing, mixed emotions. Like, I can't believe I was once such a fool. That person did a lot of shit to me. But anyway, back to the story. So he's like, I didn't call you in, get the fuck out, blah blah blah. I'm like, no, you said I should come so we can talk. Me being the clown that I am, I'll never give up on love. So now I sit outside on the stoop. I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. Then this person starts getting dressed, jeans, what mswenko. And then he walks out. He pulls the door. The door is now cracked, like where there's the handle thingy, it's completely shattered. Okay, he walks out, and then he comes in like, Gogo, please leave. And I'm like, I'm not leaving. You called me to come here so you can talk, so we're about to talk. He's like, there's nothing to talk about. You broke my door. Are you crazy? Blah blah blah. And then as I'm sitting down, he pulls me by my leg, and now, like, he's pulling me out of the yard. I don't know if you guys understand. He's dragging me, and then my ass is on the floor, and he's just dragging me, and I'm trying to balance. And then I'm like, okay, let me get up and walk by myself. He leaves me. I get up, I go back to the stoop. Comes, now he's pulling me by my clothes. I'm like, oh, Kuku, why not just leave? Because you can see it's about to get ugly. No, Kuku's like, we're gonna talk. At this point, there really shouldn't have been anything to talk about. Like, you are abusing me, bruh. Can you not see that you're abusing me? You are, like, I don't know. So, pulls me. Eventually, we end up by the gate. I sit by the stoop near the gate. Does this guy not start pulling me by my clothes? And it's like a rao now. It's a rao. Like, he's pushing, I'm pushing. Then he pushes me to the floor. This is the funniest part, ne? He pushes me to the floor. He gets on my side. This is how pissed off he was. He's balancing a stop nonsense, by, like, he's holding on to the wall, and then he's jumping on me. Go, why? Oh, my poem. Yo. This is the part where, like, I just lost my mind. I saw red, and I was like, okay, this is when I kill you. He left. He lives opposite a ground, like a ground where people play soccer and stuff. I start the car. I'm like, okay, to go home or not to go home? I'm like, no, to kill this guy first. Drive all the way into the grounds. I see him. I'm like, accelerate. In my head, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna knock him down until I'm sure he's dead, and then I am gonna go to the police station and tell them that I killed him. As I'm busy chasing him, you know, he's laughing. He's busy. Oh, no. Serves me right for having a slow car. My mom calls. I get distracted a little. I answer. Ma, like, where are you? I'm like, I'm in your hood. Because my mom also lives outside. She's like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm killing this guy. She's like, go, no. Come home. Come home, my child. Let's have a few drinks. You'll leave in the morning. I'm like, no, let me kill him first. Hang up. As I look up, I can't see anyone. Guys, it's after, at this point, it's like past 2. I'm on the streets by myself. You see blurry because your eyes are like teary and you are tipsy. That was me that night. I didn't even go to my mom's. I drove straight home. I was crying the whole way. I was crying. You Hi, Kesan. After that, this guy has the audacity. This was on a Saturday. On Monday, he calls me to say, I'm going to the police station to open a case for you unless you send me money to fix my door. After everything I've done for you, sir. Sir, after everything that I've done for you. I'm not talking about these jokes that people say would say a girl will buy you perfume and say she's done everything for you. There were points where I would stay with this guy and I was okay with being at home and driving my own car to work but having to assist with petrol and stuff, and I did it out of love. At that point I was very much in love, or just because there's no food, there's no this in my home, it's fine, so let me be here to kind of like take care of you type of, you're sick, I'm leaving for work from your house and stuff like that. It's just those little things. I sacrificed a lot of time for that new relationship and I went out of my way for you. I inconvenienced myself for you. But anyway, fast forward, I said to him, okay, open the case, there's what it is, what. And then he's like, Gogo, I don't want to do that, can you just send me this much money so I can fix the door? I'm like, you should have led with that. Don't tell me you're gonna open a case, because case what? Like, guys, who hasn't been arrested in South Africa for real? So I'm like, okay. And then that is how everything ended. We didn't even need to talk about, is it done? In my head, it was like, I was like, I can't keep doing this. I can't. I was always crying when I was with this guy. Like, I would wake up every day in a bad mood. And my family would laugh, would say, why don't you leave him? I'm like, because I love him. But you wake up every day in a bad mood. And then he went around telling people I'm toxic. He knows himself. He's probably going to see this video because he's a stalker. Anyway, shout out. Thank you for leaving me alone. And guys, I'm back on YouTube. Hopefully I'll have more stories to like share with you guys. I think those who know how difficult it is to create content. You don't always have things to talk about, but I'm gonna try my hardest to be consistent. Plus, I am no longer a groovist, so I have a lot of time on my hands. It is insane, like staying at home trying to figure out what to do with yourself is one of the most insane things ever. I don't know, like I think I will start recording content because I just have the time to. Well, and then after this video, I think maybe let's do a bit of a makeup situation to get ready with me with this hairstyle. I don't know if I'm gonna go out and have like 2 drinks and come back because I'm cutting down, but I am no longer grooving in bed. But if I do my makeup, the thing is, it's gonna activate beast mode, it's gonna encourage me to be courageous and to go out. Let's get ready. We'll think about it. I'll tell you guys what I feel and what I think. Anyway, please do not forget to Kanjo, what do you do? Like, comment, and subscribe. So happy to be back. Bye, guys.